Am I the asshole for telling my husband I'll divorce him if he doesn't stop ignoring our daughter? I, 46F, have a 17-year-old daughter who's about to leave for college soon. My husband, 49M, has been completely ignoring her since her senior award ceremony in mid-April, and it's gotten so bad that I told him I'd divorce him if he didn't grow up and stop. For some context, my husband has this habit of making noises constantly: humming, whistling, tapping, clicking pens, snapping, clapping, just always making some kind of repetitive noise. Our daughter has misophonia, a real condition where certain sounds trigger intense emotional reactions. For her, repetitive noises like pen clicking are one of her biggest triggers. She's in therapy for it and has even been on medication in the past to manage it. Because of this, she spends most of her time either in her room or wearing headphones when he's around. She has told him countless times how difficult it is for her when he makes these sounds, but he brushes it off like it's no big deal. Then came her senior award ceremony. She was being honored for graduating in the top 10% of her class. It was a big deal. The ceremony was held in a small gym that echoed. Every sound was amplified. And what does my husband do? He brings a pen. Not just to write with, to click, to snap, to drum. Throughout the ceremony, during speeches, during the national anthem, during awards, he was making constant noise with this pen. I told him multiple times to stop. He said it wasn't a big deal, but it was loud. People around us were giving looks. Our daughter sat next to us before she was called up, and she kept whispering to him to stop. He told her to be quiet. When she was on stage, she kept mouthing at us to stop, glaring in frustration. He didn't stop until the ceremony was completely over. She didn't speak to him for the rest of the night. The next morning, he called her rude for ignoring him when he took time off work to be there. She finally exploded. She told him he ruined the ceremony for her, that she couldn't even enjoy it because the one thing she asked, just 5 minutes of quiet, was too much for him. Ever since then, he's been giving her the silent treatment. He won't help with anything college-related, and a few days ago, he said he doesn't think we should pay the remaining tuition because of her attitude problem, even though the balance is only about $2,500 a year, and we promised to cover it if she got it down under $5,000, which she did with scholarships. That's when I lost it. I told him I would divorce him if he didn't stop acting like a child and apologize to her. That this wasn't a petty argument. This was him repeatedly hurting our daughter, emotionally withdrawing, and now threatening her future because his ego is bruised. I said he was the one being rude at her award ceremony and that it was unacceptable to withhold college tuition out of spite. Now he refuses to speak to either of us directly. He still mutters things like, "Guess you'll be paying that tuition alone," and acts like he's the victim here. The house is cold and tense. I feel like I had no choice but to threaten divorce to make him see how serious this is. But I also keep wondering, was I out of line for drawing that boundary? We were both raised Catholic and always said divorce would be a last resort, only in major situations. But I feel like this is a major situation. Am I the asshole?